Thank you for your patience. We are ready to commence the session and we are currently live on YouTube. Topic, you can take over.
Thank you, Tanishka. Tausuf, do you want to share your screen and get it started?
Yeah, sure. I'm ready whenever you're ready, Shiva.
Yeah, we are ready. So let me give the introduction and then you can continue with what is shared on the screen. So thank you everyone for joining today. This is the second session that we are hosting on this specific topic. Yesterday we had a similar kind of discussion with the folks who really have high schoolers or middle schoolers. This is specifically for parents who are having children in those school ages. And this is a training program where we are looking at training internship and specifically for kids who are going from 11th to 12th grade who are the rising seniors. This is something that we are working with them on getting their college essays completed on the AI. So AI is a hot field. Everybody talks about it. Everybody wants to participate in it. And a lot of students want to write essays about it. They want to have internship about it. We have got several requests in the last 1.5 years on this, and we were doing each of this separately. There was a training, there was an internship, there was a college essay, and we have been doing this all separately. This is the first time we integrated all three, which will be a 3-week course, followed by an internship, followed by writing essays if you are specifically a rising senior. If you are applying for this fall 2026, then we will be working with you on writing those essays. With that said, we will focus today specifically on the training part of it. Our trainers and our core team will ask you some questions to get to know you better. The first batch starts tomorrow. There is still space for tomorrow. If you do want to join after the session, you can let us know. But we will first review what's going to be taught in the session. Feel free to ask any questions, either by unmuting, or you can also post it on the chat. Over to you, Tausuf.
Good. Thanks, Shiva, for the introduction. So we're going to talk about what we're going to do in this AI training course. It is going to be a 15 session course. It's spanned across 3 weeks, an hour each in a day. So this will be for 3 weeks, right? In this course, I think the promise we have for all the participants, we're going to make the users from casual AI users to confident developers of AI, right? So that's the promise. In this course, what we're going to do is also introduce you to 50 different AI tools that can help in your daily activities, right? Primarily, these tools can help you sharpen your college essays. This can bring you awareness of which is the right tool for what kind of a job, right? And also, I think if you are interested deeply into learning AI, it can also be followed by an internship, right? So that's the course promise. Um, if you look at how we have structured the 3 weeks, in the first week, we're going to talk about a lot of AI foundations. We want to talk about what AI is. We're going to talk about what advanced prompt engineering is. So how do we use AI for researching and also for fact checking, right? And then we'll also do a small mini project. This is going to be an individual project. Right? So that's how the first week will be. And in the second week, we're going to do some creation and building. I mean, I think we're gonna touch and feel a lot of these AI tools. We're gonna create some images. We're gonna generate some media content. Uh, we're gonna practice some essay writing, um, and then we'll also do some mini project in the second week as well. Right? I think by this week the expectation is all the participants should be much familiar uh, on the landscape of AI tools, and they should at least know which tool has to be used for what purpose. Okay? And then in the third week, we'll get a little intense. And we'll do some real project. It will be a group project, and then we'll also prepare you guys for a internship if you guys are interested. So that's how the curriculum is split across the 3 weeks. Yeah, and I think some of the key takeaways for the students, right? As we said in the introduction, I mean, I think you guys will be much comfortable writing your college essays. We can guide you in that. And if somebody is deeply interested in learning the AI, you want to develop some AI agents and stuff like that, you want to do some real projects, we can also uh, assign some internship projects to you guys. So that's pretty much. And I think there is a document which I think we'll be sharing at the end of this discussion. I think that the document covers all the tools which we'll be discussing in the course and stuff like that. So that's pretty much an introduction to the course. Back to you, Shiva.
Thank you, Joseph. Before we continue on the chat box or by unmuting, can you let me know your kids' grade after summer, in fall, whatever your kids' grade would be? That's something that we were interested, so we will be able to cater better. We'll wait for like a few seconds. Your kids, name and grade after fall 2026. Okay. And I think from the expectation in terms of what these kids must know, Harsh, can you talk a little bit more and try to understand from this group on what you expect them to have in terms of the knowledge?
Okay, so hello everyone, this is Harsh, and I give a training in Gen AI, AI, and AIML. Okay, so basically, these are my basic brief introduction. So, if you want to learn this and approach this code, there is no kind of there is you don't require many of the things, but you require some of the things like uh, bit knowledge about any scripting language, and in that scripting language you should know about OOPS concept, that is object oriented programming. If you don't know, no issues, I will give you the whole brief how this works, because uh, Tosif, if you don't mind, can you share the content here so that I can give them how things will go through the help of this.
Sure, Harsh, I'm getting there.
Yeah. So basically, there are some of the topics. In that topics, you should know about bit coding there. Okay, if you don't know, I will introduce like any of coding, but most probably I will give you the glimpse of Python. Okay, so through the help of Python, we can work and we can create one good hands-on project there, so that mobile application or full stack like. But most probably, I can show you how you can create a good web application through the help of during the time of prompt. But there is one requirement, that is only a brief of coding language. Okay. If you know about any scripting language like Python, PHP, or .NET, or any language like Java, any of the language, so through the help of this coding we can create a good hands-on prompt, and after that you can create a good website there. Okay. Website or any kind of a chatbots, any kind of a agent work, any kind of a bot, any kind of LLM thing. So you can create that much, but I will show you a brief about it, not a in depth, but definitely you can work and you can create your own kind of a stuff which is very important for you through the help of tools. And you can create your own productive things, like you can create or your own LMS or ERP system, CRM, like that you can create in depth if you go in depth. But in brief, if you don't want to go in brief, so definitely we can create some of good application which looks very professional. So that's required a coding thing, okay, to understand more about how you can work with a chat GPT more efficiently. That thing requires a bit coding like object-oriented programming, because you should know about objects, like how you can create objects, okay. Can you scroll down, please, Tosif? Yeah, so there is Claude, and after that, if you are working with any kind of a AI image or media generation or any kind of a thing, so to collab with and to work with the different tools required some basic sense and basic understanding about any kind of programming, which is very brief, that is object oriented programming. And how you can create a function, how you can create a working that like that things, you should know about it. Rest, you can create a good hands-on things at the end, and you will get a good professional kind of videos, audio as well as voice. And through the help of that, how you can interpret it through the help of voice, and you will get a output. That thing also you can get it from this, okay. So there are some of the things which require a sense of coding, okay. So if anyone knows, please give me raise your hands and tell me who knows about it. Okay, so that's only a thing. Okay, if you know, it's good. If you don't know that, no, so it's good. We can. I will give you a brief about it. So there is that's the thing. That's my side, Tofu and Shiva. Yeah.
So Harsh, is there any specific programming language we'll be focusing on, like Python or
Python.
uh,
Python.
anything
We
specific?
Python is specific, but if you don't want to go in specific there, so you can directly work on. If you know about Java also, then also it's fine. But Python, it's something like which is easy to operate if you don't know about coding, right? So
Yes,
that is why, yeah. So that is why instead of jump into the any heavy scripting thing, will work, and there should be a not a specific, but yeah, we'll choose a Python there. If
got it,
you any other programming, it's very good, no issues. Python, it's already it's good. So yeah.
got it. So Tausif, I just noticed that we have new participants who just joined in the last few minutes. Would you be able to explain again a little bit of what you already spoke about, just because the participants who joined
Yeah, absolutely. Sure.
about
So,
what this course is all about. Sorry about making you repeat. Yeah,
yeah, just fine, right? So the course promise, which I have already covered, this is going to be a 15 session training. It's going to be spanned across 3 weeks, 5 days in a week. Um, right. The aim of this training is to make the participants confident developers or builders, we call it, right? So everybody today is pretty much aware of a lot of AI tools, how to use them. But in this course, we'll introduce them to uh, at least 50 different tools, and we're gonna talk about for which case which tool is better. Then we also will give hands-on experience to some of these tools. We'll do some projects. I think 2 mini projects and 1 team project is what we have designed this course for. End of the course, they'll be able to do things on their own much more confidently. Example, I think they'll be able to write their college essays in a much more professional way. They'll be able to develop some videos, things like that. And if any of them is interested in learning any of the deep concepts of AI, they want to do a real project, we can also, there is also an internship which is available, which they can sign up for, and through internship, we'll assign them some real projects on AI. Maybe they can develop some agents, then they can develop some websites, everything using AI. So I think that's this course about. Eventually, I think 15 sessions. It's going to be a lot of hands-on session, less lectures, but I think this is aimed at making the kids much more comfortable and confident on using the AI tools for right reason. Yep. Back to you.
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you for your help. Anyone on the Zoom call, do you have any questions that we can answer now? As I said, you will get two chances. One is, while it's live streaming, you can ask any question if you have. After a minute, if you don't get any questions, we'll stop the live streaming and we'll still be here. If you have any questions, we'll try to further answer that. So any questions that we can answer?
Sorry, I might have joined late. Do you know when is the start date for this course?
Starts tomorrow, June 5th.
June 5th. Okay. Thanks.
That is tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh,
You
sorry,
said
June 1st.
June
Yeah.
1st. Okay.
June 1st, yeah.
Okay.
I got mixed up with my dates. Yeah, June 1st.
No worries. Okay.
Is your kid in high school or middle school?
No, he's in high school. Excuse me.
High school. God.
Yeah.
Anyone else have any questions? Okay, so we'll stop live streaming, and Tanishka, once you stopped it, let us know. Then we'll stay here for a few more minutes.
And one more question.
Yeah.
At what time does it start? The class starts and class ends? Any idea?
Yeah, it's going to be at the same time, 10:30 our time.
Okay.
Central time. When I say
Okay.
our